my God, he's calling.
Why would he call? You guys just had sex.
It's probably a mistake. It's a mistake.
He's butt dialing you.
Hello?
Oh, hey there, it's Aaron.
Oh, this is Amy. I think you butt dialed me.
No, I dialed you with my fingers.
What'd she say?
Shh. He called me on purpose.
Hang up. He's obviously like sick or something. Please.
Yeah, what's up?
I was calling to say I had a really good time last night. I was wondering if you wanted to hang out again.
Will you say that again, please?
I was wondering if I could see you again.
You know what? I'm gonna call the police.
Hold on. Yeah, I'll just talk to you about it tomorrow at the interview, okay?
Oh, yes. She said
Okay.
yes. She said yes.
Bye.
All right, I'll talk to you then.
Oh, man.
Huh?
Hi, everybody. I'm Peter Travers. Welcome to Popcorn, where we tell you what's happening at the movies. And there's a movie now that's happening called Trainwreck, and it stars a goddess. She's a goddess of comedy. She breaks your heart in this movie while she's making you laugh. But in every way, she is Amy Schumer. She is the essence of what people aspire to today. And you are here.
Thank you. I thought you were talking
here.
about Tilda Swinton, and I was like, he's right.
Well, we love her too. Yes.
Thank you for saying that.
But look at that. We talked a little bit beforehand, and I
Yeah.
said to you, this is that time. You know, and the joke of it is, you've been doing stand-up for 10 years.
Over 10 years, yeah.
You'd be the greatest overnight sensation
I know.
if you just hadn't been doing it.
I've been called the fastest rising comic for over a decade.
That's right, 10 years
Yes.
of clubs and the grind of doing that.
Yeah.
But now you have people worshiping you, Amy Schumer.
You're the first one.
Not the first one at all. There are people outside. I see them. They're bowing and scraping. Are you enjoying this, or is it just something you can't wait to get away from?
No, well, first of all, I am so proud of the movie, and I love it. And I can really watch it without feeling like I'm watching myself. I love it.
That's somebody
And,
else.
Yeah, and it was just such a labor of love. And then in terms of people on the street, you know, saying like, I love you or whatever, it's really nice. It's really heartwarming. And it's not who you would necessarily think. It's people of all different ages and races, and it's beautiful. Creeds.
Yeah, just everybody, they come up and do it.
Yeah.
But then in this year, you've been doing your TV show for Comedy Central inside Amy Schumer. Everybody loves it, but this season 3, the love has passed love into something where we say, Amy is a font of not only knowledge and comedy, but social criticism, political criticism. So I'm surprised you don't have a monocle and smoke a pipe.
I do have a monocle. I
Do
have
you?
several gold-plated monocles. You can't see through them. Thank you. I'm so glad I came here today.
It's just like Emmys talk and Oscar talk and everything about you. It's just too much.
That is very exciting to hear you say that. It's almost as exciting as that we're both wearing a very similar shade of pink. Not planned.
I do this every day. Though.
Oh, you knew?
Oh, yeah. It was just so
Oh.
you had to match me
Okay.
in some way.
In some way.
You know, in some way. But
yeah.
the movie is the culmination of what I'm calling the year of Amy Schumer. Okay? So for those who are just now saying, Trainwreck, Amy Schumer,
Yeah.
who's she?
Yeah.
There's some people that will do that.
Of course.
Hollywood, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Who do you play? Because in Trainwreck, you play a character named Amy.
Yes.
Amy.
Yes.
Who is she? Describe her for us.
Amy in the movie is, I would say, commitment phobe. She doesn't want to get hurt. So she doesn't know that's why she's acting that way and kind of sleeping around and smoking pot all the time and drinking.
I've never heard of that kind of behavior.
You haven't? Yes,
No.
it's so disturbing.
No.
I personally don't touch this stuff. But
There's laughter back there.
I know, it must be about something else.
You have family back there.
I do.
Your
My
sister who
sister.
knows when you lie. And she
Yeah.
told me she would make a noise when that
Oh,
happened.
okay. What noise?
That's it.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Yeah.
If I lie, feel free to make that. Feel free to make that. Like, let's practice.
Okay.
I don't wish this was real popcorn. See, she knows that's a lie.
Okay.
She's aware.
We know where we are
Yes.
now. Yeah. So she's commitment phobic.
She's commitment phobic. She's
In the movie, she'd be called a bit of a slut.
That's one way to look at her. That's one
She's-
way. It depends on your definition. But that's really why I wanted to tell this girl's story. Because
Mm-hmm.
I think at the end you realize that we shouldn't use words like that and label people, because where are they coming from? What are they evolving into? And she's hurting and she doesn't know it. And, you know, her defense mechanisms are catching up with her. The stuff that used to always make her a good time girl and someone that had fun and feel good, it's catching up with her. It's not cute anymore.
But you are not just Amy Schumer, the star of Trainwreck. You are Amy Schumer, the screenwriter.
Yeah.
Judd Apatow may have been doing that directing, but when he comes later, I'm sure he's going to tell me you never listened to a damn thing he said.
That's correct.
Right, that is correct. And you wrote the script, so every
When
line.
Judd would give me direction, I would go, do you guys hear like a buzzing? Is there like a... No, he was amazing.
Yeah, we don't need that. But it's your script, so everybody, even me sitting here with this fake popcorn, has to ask you, how much of it is you?
There's a whole lot of me in this movie. It's pretty autobiographical. Unfortunately, I don't have as much sex as her or drink as much, but it's kind
Who
of like...
could? I think it would really kill
Just
most
who has the
people.
time?
Yeah,
How do you go to
right,
work?
yeah.
But it was, you know, I would say in college, my sophomore year of college, that's kind of when I was hurting the most. And I had lost all my self-esteem. And the other girls in school were just way prettier than me, and the boys were more interested in that. You know, you don't have a conversation with anybody in college. You just get drunk, and then you like wake up somewhere. So...
that's my memory of it.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean, it's a
right,
great
yeah.
time. So it's heavily based on that version of me, but I can still tap into all those feelings, and some of it was just based on things I was learning about myself at the time. I was falling in love when I wrote it, and I was having trouble feeling like I deserved that love, and so yeah, it's
It
very
sounds like
personal.
it's in the past tense, though. You were falling
Well,
in
I
love.
wrote it 2 years ago. So,
so you've been through.
that guy.
Oh, well, do you even remember him?
Yeah.
Is there an Instagram that we could still see his photo?
No.
No.
Nope.
And yet in the movie,
He's vanished.
well, he should be.
Yeah.
There's Bill Hader, one
Bill
of the best
Hader.
guys I know. He's just the best.
The best.
He knows more about movies than I could even hope
I know,
to know
it's
about.
creepy.
He knows everything.
Yeah.
So did you have this idea where you said to Judd, I want Bill Hader to play my sports medicine doctor?
No.
Love interest?
No, I loved
Who were
Bill
you
and
after?
Loved his work. No one. I had no... It was hard for me to write the male character. It was hard for me to think, who is this guy who would be good for me and also who I would fall in love with? And so I read with a ton of guys, screen tests with it. Like a lot of guys came in, we read together, and Bill came in, and then there was no question. That was it. I'd never met him before. Yep.
You said to all
Brad left,
DiCaprio,
Anthony Hopkins,
Oh, he
crying
would've-
in the parking lot.
Anthony Hopkins could have done those scenes with LeBron James like nobody's business.
Ron Jeremy.
Me. Just
Tears.
Tears.
Streaming.
They were just all because
Down
of you.
his-
Because of you.
Because of me.
When you do your skits on the show, I mean,
Yeah.
one of my favorites, and everybody loves it, and you're hardly even in it. It's the 12 Angry Men
Thank
skit.
you.
Where,
I directed that too.
well, it's
with
just
my-
wonderful, and
Yeah.
it's a movie I love, but it was made in 1957, and I would think nobody
Oh, I
knows
love that
what
movie.
it is. But it's a great movie.
Yeah.
And you got that black and white, and you got Paul Giamatti again, who's played God for you, and now just to say the worst sexist pig things
Yeah.
about. The question is Amy Schumer hot enough
To be on
to
television.
be on television?
Yeah, it's a great question.
And they have to decide.
They
that.
decide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so every reflection of manhood in that skit, we see reflected.
I think it, because of the nature of 12 Angry Men, it had to be men, but I think women are guilty of that too. You know, I'll hear a woman on a plane next to me talking about, you know, Brittany gained weight, and the woman saying it is like maybe 250.
Yeah.
You know, so I think we're all guilty of those kind of snap judgments and cruelty about if somebody's good looking enough. But yeah, but I get men are harsher critics, I would say. And the deliberation of like, do I want to have sex with this girl who I'll never meet and wouldn't talk to me at a party?
Because the other skit you have, I mean, Tina Fey and Patricia Arquette and
Yeah.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus all celebrating their last day.
Yeah.
But they're buoyant about it. They're saying yes.
Well, we need to make these subjects palatable, and that I'm sure in a lot of ways it is something to celebrate. It's just, you know, like Julia says in the scene, like keeping this up, it's hard work.
It's hard work.
Yeah, I've chosen not to do it.
All right then. Okay, you looking at yourself in Trainwreck, you objective, the screenwriter,
Yeah.
the star.
Yes,
Yeah,
first I think of myself as a star.
Yeah. But there you are. It's this giant screen.
Yeah.
And so when you're looking at that for the first time and Judd Apatow saying, look what we did,
Yeah.
what do you say? Are you happy or are you like crazy? And what goes on? How can you be a critic of yourself
Yeah.
when you're in every scene of this movie and you wrote every scene in the movie?
I wasn't nervous to see myself in this movie because I know that I lived it all out truthfully. So, no problem there. I was afraid I would look like a sea creature on camera.
What kind of a sea creature?
I don't know, just sort of like like a combination, like a Loch Ness octopus type thing.
No, you look so Little Mermaid today.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's exactly what I was going for.
That's what I saw.
Medium mermaid. And when I saw it for the first time at a screening, it was with my sister and Judd, and it was a test audience. And right after it was over, I walked out in the hallway and just wrapped my arms around Judd and just cried a lot and thanked him. Oh. Loved it.
What makes you happiest in the world?
Ooh. Being with my family, being with my sister, being with my little niece and my brother, and yeah, that's my favorite. That's when I feel the most whole and
Because
grounded.
it's family.
Yeah, and I love them and I like them,
and they relate to your stand-up in a good way. Kim
they think
seemed
it's
to
funny.
accept you since she's working with you all the time. She has.
Yeah, no, we all really dig each other. They have different lives, so they think I'm funny, but they're not like, oh my God, that's so true about semen.
Yeah. This show, since it's the first time you've been on it, and I hope not the last.
Thank you for having me.
I hope not the last.
I hope not too.
But it always ends in song.
Yeah.
And since you, look at how she said that. Yeah, it does. Well, it does.
Well, I know you. I know you. I know your show.
I don't think you do, but I like the line. I heard the coughing going on from there.
No coughing.
You often pretend that you're in the movie Newsies.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know why. It must have been a Christian Bale fixation.
I think I just lied in one interview, and it's followed me around. That
Oh,
I'm in
you've lied in
Newsies.
more than one interview.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
But you can sing any song that's in your head, any little piece of a song that's in your head. I just had this idea of you singing Santa Fe, but what do I know?
Oh God.
Maybe you really didn't love that movie that much.
Do you think I couldn't sing every song from Newsies right now?
At all?
That's my cigar.
You'll steal another.
Hey bummers, we got work to do.
Since when did you become me, mother?
And stop your bowling. Who asked you? I smell money, you smell foul. Met this girl last night. Oh, move your elbow past the towel. That's our favorite part.
That is the best.
We used to fight
ever.
over who would get to say, pass the towel.
I couldn't even get Christian Bale to sing from
Oh my God,
Newsies,
it's killing
so
me
that
to
I
not
got
finish
you
that
to
song
do
right
it,
now.
You know?
For
Yeah.
a fuck I'm up. Sorry.
Thank you. That was the best singing that I've ever heard.
Well, I'm
and
so
that
sorry
you
for you
brought
then.
your own singing partner. No. Nobody else can sing like that. That is beautiful. So I wish
No one
you-
has ever said that about my singing, so thank you.
Well, no, I think they're going to say that now. This is it. This
Everyone's
is
going to
your
start lying
time.
to me, you're saying.
If I see you again and you are a monster,
Yes.
I will always remember this. I will
Okay.
have this to remember. So I thank you, Amy Schumer,
Thank
for
you
being
so
on
much.
this show. It was so great to have you.
It was so great being here.